Hello, my name's Carty and I'm recording an Efficacy session for the Bloom Effect. Albert Einstein, because I think it would be a very interesting conversation and I think I'd probably learn a lot. The Australian cartoonist Michael Leunig, because I think he's incredible and his outlook is really interesting and also quite inspiring. Donald Trump. I don't think I need to explain that one. I'd really love to sing a song with Gillian Welch, I think. She's amazing and her voice is incredible and she's a beautiful songwriter. And I just think that that would be a really incredible experience, harmonising with her. Travel and music, of course, artists that I love and songs that I love. I'm inspired by my family and my wife and my friends. I'm inspired by my guitars. Sometimes when I pick my guitars up, I feel like songs just pour out of me. But I think the big one really is travel and the way that that relates to the rest of my life and the kind of tension between stability and creativity that I think a lot of musicians feel. I'm not really sure that there's a succinct set of words that I live by, but maybe if there were, it would be something like, try not to be a dick. I think I knew I wanted to be an artist when I was about 12 or 13. I started playing the drums and I just became obsessed. And I wasn't allowed to play drums after 6:30 p.m. at night, but my mum had a guitar, so I started playing the guitar and pretty soon I started writing songs. Very terrible songs, but started writing songs and it just felt like what I was supposed to be doing, and I think I kind of knew even then that this is what I wanted to do with my life. Well, I thought I liked my food really spicy, but then I went to a Mexican restaurant with my mate Stefan and he asked for the special spicy sauce, which isn't on the menu because they keep it under lock and key out the back, and they brought it out and he put some on his food and I tried like the tiniest bit and it blew my head off. So I guess it depends on who you talk to. I think I like my food quite spicy, but I think spice aficionados might disagree. I've only been suit shopping once as an adult and that was for my wedding. And my wife and I just went down to our local shopping mall and I picked one up off the rack and then I took it and got it tailored somewhere else. So I'm not sure. I think I like buying clothes online these days, but I think a suit's probably one of those things you need to make sure it fits. I think I'd like to bring my wife and maybe an aircraft so that I could leave and my guitar. Well, I'd buy a house, and then I'd go on a really nice long holiday, maybe somewhere like South America or maybe Iceland. I've been wanting to go to Iceland for a long time. These days I tend to use my mobile phone a bit like a newspaper, so I think the Apple News app on my iPhone, I read that 3 or 4 times a day, even though most of it's depressing, let's be honest. My favourite word. I haven't really thought that much about it, but the first word that comes into my mind is pumpkin, because if you pronounce it correctly, it is just a fun word to say. Pumpkin. Yeah, I'm going to go with pumpkin. I'm reading Moby Dick, which is, I know, I'm late to the party on that one, but I'd never read it as a kid and I decided that it was probably a good idea for me to get into it and see what all the fuss was about. I'm really enjoying it. I think it's really important to know what you're trying to say and know what you're trying to do, because other people's opinions are fantastic insofar as they help you to achieve what your goals are, but I don't think you can let your goals be set by other people's opinions. And that's a danger if you don't really know what you're trying to achieve. Would all of a sudden yell psych, and it would turn out that this whole thing has just been an elaborate hoax. Thanks so much for having me. It's been a really fun experience and I hope to see you guys on the road sometime soon.